Nowadays, Pulsechain, Pulsechain, and Pulsechain. This is the only word that is buzzing around all over the whole crypto world. Pulsechain, which is an Ethereum hard fork, is suddenly making headlines. It's the hype that this bad boy would increase by 1000x or perhaps 10,000x is also a factor. And upon seeing this, people are enthralled, and more than that, they are fervently anticipating its release. You must be one of them, right? Who in the crypto industry doesn't want to become wealthy quickly? Finding quality projects on schedule and earning some real money has never been simpler. Be willing to take chances, exercise a little luck, and if the stars align well, your earnings have probably been increased by thousands. Pulsechain stands apart from other projects for a variety of reasons, including its mission, the issues it seeks to address, and, of course, the organization's founder is none other than Richard Heart, a guy renowned for doing feats that many people frequently believe to be impossible. You can all find out in this video whether you can do 10,000x of your earnings with Pulsechain or not. If you are new to our channel, just hit the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell to receive any new video updates. When it comes to most people telling you how their specific project or coin will go to 10,000x, you may not end up believing them, but rather say they are just so full of themselves. But this is where Pulsechain stands out, and it's important to understand how Richard Heart is different from the others. Heart told people that he has designed a crypto that will go 10,000x, and interestingly, it actually did just that with HEX, as people who invested in HEX earlier on were successful enough to gain significant profits. This is due to the fact that Richard Heart and his team created HEX as a project that is totally based on Ethereum and offers staking benefits to users. Thus, it goes without saying that the more HEX you stake, the more you will be rewarded. Although HEX is a substantial project in comparison to others, there are some issues with it, and this is precisely what Richard Heart intends to accomplish via Pulsechain. Given that, it seems as though Richard Heart has taken a lesson from his mistakes and is looking to make improvements to his crypto initiatives. Despite surpassing practically every other major cryptocurrency in 2021, one of the biggest issues HEX faces is that it is still not available for trading on well-known decentralized exchanges like Kraken, Binance, or Coinbase. And the worst aspect is that Ethereum's high gas costs restrict people from purchasing and staking HEX, since, even if you stake it for a year or so, the majority of your winnings would be lost due to these absurdly high gas costs. Heart intends to split Ethereum by significantly enhancing its operation in order to combat this, like Solana or Binance Smart Chain. But Pulsechain is much more unique because it will be the first project to ever have its entire system forked. Additionally, with 3-second blocks rather than 13-second blocks, Pulsechain will be about 4 times faster than Ethereum. Since it will use proof of staking as its consensus process, there won't be any miners to pay, and the gas costs will be measured in pennies, just like Polkadot. Having a full system stake fork also enables ERC20 token owners on Ethereum to obtain copies of their tokens on Pulsechain. So, if you own 25 Link on Ethereum, for example, you would receive 25 Link on Pulsechain. You will also automatically gain 25 Link on Pulsechain for doing nothing, and, with the use of MetaMask, your copies are clearly visible. Let's get to the key point of the video, which is if Pulsechain will be able to 10,000 times your earnings, given that we understand the value and motivation behind its introduction, or not. Over 100 trillion coins are present in the Pulsechain total supply. People who sacrificed earlier to enter Pulsechain were in July 2021. The users had to give up $1 in exchange for 10,000 coins, which works out to more than $0.0001 for each Pulse token. Therefore, Pulsechain would need a whole market valuation that is 100 trillion times diluted in order to reach our 10,000x target. We would have $10 in Pulse tokens, which is 10,000 times our revenue if Pulsechain's launch price for each Pulse token is $0.001. Unfortunately, the sacrifice phase has passed, and a lot of folks have missed the boat. The entire attention is still on the actual launch, which, given the previous setbacks, must take place soon, probably within the next few months of 2022. The likelihood of reaching 10,000 of your profits has decreased slightly. Nevertheless, it is important to remember that Richard Heart is perched atop it. He stands out from many others in that he is neither a merchant nor a developer, but everything he touches turns to gold. The sentiment of the Pulsechain market is another factor. Even while the number of users who gave up their coins was significantly lower than what Polygon Matic had at the time of its inception, it was still a sizable number. When HEX first went public, its trading market cap was substantially lower, ranging between 10,000 and 15,000. It only increased subsequently, particularly as the bear market at the time came to a conclusion. If Richard Hart chooses to introduce Pulsechain this year, the same thing will occur. Its trading market value will be small at first, but individuals who missed the earlier sacrifice stage are likely to get in with enthusiasm, allowing Pulsechain to catch up in 2023 and 2024. However, there isn't much evidence available to improve our predictions because Pulsechain hasn't been deployed yet. While a year, 2 years, or even more may seem like a long time, remember that we're talking about the cryptocurrency world, where people may invest $1,000 in a worthwhile business and instantly transform it into $1 million by simply playing the waiting game. Considering Pulsechain's current situation, its goals, and the people who support it, this coin has a decent potential of becoming the next successful coin. Let us now throw some light upon its launch price because it has also been a very crucial and debatable topic to discuss. See, in light of various crypto experts' opinions and our own theory, there is a very good likelihood that PLS will come with a price tag when it launches. Consequently, if you see the rate of sacrifice phase, the combined sum, and the significant collective sacrifice, it can be predicted that the price won't fall below $0.0001 at the time of release. It is very likely that the price will be more than this and not lower than that. It may not be what you expected, but we're just taking a stance for ourselves. On the other hand, we might also assert that its initial release price will be zero and that it will progressively increase as demand grows. Why? Considering the sacrifice ratio, of course. It is around $1 for every 10,000 PLS, which indicates that each 10,000 PLS is only worth $1. Again, it could be completely incorrect because the future is unpredictable, as we all know. However, based on the past and present, we can make assumptions about many possibilities and situations that might play out in the proper way. Check to see if there are more vendors than buyers. If there are, it stands to reason that the pricing will be much lower than that. But what if we say that this condition is false and that the buyers would ultimately outnumber the sellers? Then it will be simple for us to maintain the $0.001 assumption and not deviate from it. Please share your views and opinions on it in the box below the comments. We would definitely like to hear your important comments on this. And we sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video. If you did, please let us know by clicking the thumbs up to turn it blue and sending us your precious likes. And if you are hearing me for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for super informative content lined up for you guys in coming weeks. With that being said, let's end this video here. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay happy and keep investing the right way. Take care and peace.